What's going on, fellas? What's going on? And welcome to Salty's Day Off. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I'm pretty sure you will not regret it, especially if you're interested in what the title or the thumbnail was showing. We will be doing a review today of Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Absolutely love this game, and actually found it by accident. I actually downloaded it from my wife because I figured she would love it, and well, she never had a chance to play it because I did. The whole time for 70 hours. Yep, that would be me. In this gameplay review type dealio, we're just going to go over some basic stuff like the gameplay / the graphics, the story, and the replay value. Nothing too technical, nothing too deep. There will not be any spoilers in here. You will see some gameplay of most of the weapons, but that's not really a spoil. At least you get to know what you're going to get if you get that far up. But rolling on after that, we're going to hit a little bit more detail on the combat systems and stuff like that. Very good. I'm looking forward to this. And if you stay around, do me a favor, click that subscribe button, ding that little bell. Sorry, I don't have a little thing. And hang out. And I'll see you after the intro. Guys, I do not have to tell you that that is gorgeous. You can see that for your own eyes. It is pristine as all get out. The colors of this game are so vivid. They're absolutely gorgeous. There's no better word to describe it. And with the colors of the game, you see like the purples and the blues and the tones, pastel, bright. They kind of change with the game as well. Different areas or different colors, you know, depicting like the danger, the storyline. It's pretty good. I really enjoy the colors. They really pop and stand out, and that is one of the huge highlights of this game. Is it's very visually pleasing, and along with the graphics, if you throw in the soundtrack, and you probably hear it running a little bit in the background, it is absolutely incredible. It is just a sweet, pleasant sound that I have definitely fell asleep to on stream. Go to mixer.com/saltysquid. Check that out for you. And here in a second, guys, we're going to roll into another clip, and it's going to be actual active gameplay. I'm going to be changing my setup. It'll be on my stream setup. It might sound a little different. The volume might change a little bit, just to warn you. It could possibly, so it's a heads up. And you're going to see some of the gameplay and a little bit of the combat systems, and I will see you there. What's going on, fellas? Coming to you from the setup of Salty Squid on Salty's Day Off. This is a little outer body experience type thing for me, so we're gonna give it a shot, see what we got going on here. This is the gameplay. Like I said, we'll start with the graphics / gameplay. I love this game. The system is kind of weird to get used to, but once you do get used to it, it flows very nicely. We'll start out with how the weapon system works. If you see below your screen right there, you see a YBA. I play on Xbox, not PC. Good luck if you play this on PC. Oh, I don't know how y'all do that. But anyway, back to the thing. You have 3 weapons you'll always be able to have at all times, and they vary from weapons to heals to bots to stuff like that. And let me break that down for you. You have a weapon wheel. You have several options of weapons to choose from. You can only pick 3 of these said weapons. Some of them are more so not weapons. They're like useful things to go in the game that are you required to have to proceed further, and you'll probably never use them again. You do have something like a regenerate, which heals you. It's more of an offensive thing, and the rest are pretty much shoot them. That's about it. On this, they have more aspects to it. How this game works is you collect something called shards. These shards actually dictate, I guess you could call it standing orders. Basically, you call it things that always happen with you. Like, say, Life Force gives you 30% bonus damage when you're above half life. A lot of them are pretty useful. It actually tailors a little more to your gameplay style. So if you like to be a hard hitter but don't really care about your life, this is where you can adjust things, modify your weapons a bit, modify things that Ori can actually do. It's really good. I actually really enjoy it. There's several other things. You have an inventory. This is helpful for when you're kind of lost in the story, you don't know what's left to do. So you got the inventory there to kind of help you out with side quests and you're like story required side quests, the more story required. This is part of the main story. You have to find an amount of wisps and follow through with the story and keep on going. The story's almost complete. That's why everything's kind of filled up, but that will show you right there kind of what you got to do and all the quest items and random stuff like that. All the little spaces are filled in because the game's already done. I'm just kind of running around and showing you all how this works. You have a map. The actual map is huge. There's no better word to describe it, but massive. I was assuming this game would be very small, but we'll go in here. We'll find see if we can find some enemies to smash on and kill a little bit. If you notice, there's a little tick that shows the damage that I'm putting off. That's an option in you. You can change that if you want to, if you don't like that. I played the entire game without it and then just discovered it and decided to use it. So I thought it looked pretty cool. I thoroughly enjoy this game, but like I said, you gotta get used to it. And this is a little side thing right here. Like, you have to do these sprint runs. To 100% of the game, you have to do them all. But you don't have to do any of them if you don't want to. If that's not your thing, it's just a little time trial. You race a ghost, pretty cool. But we're gonna move on and go back to more stuff on the YouTube video. Glad y'all come by. Thank y'all for hanging out. Appreciate it. And we're back, fellas, and we're back from that gameplay. I hope that did give you a little understanding of how the game actually works with the weapon system and stuff. There are so many routes you can go with that, depending on your play style, how you tailor your characters, and then how you want to replay the game. You can go and try a different route, which is absolutely amazing. On that, with replay value, it has some. If you're completing this like myself and you're trying to 100% the game, you will play it at least 3 times, I believe. At least possibly 2 if you're really gung-ho and know what you're doing and get through there, or you're familiar with the first one, which is the Blind Forest. This is the first installment that I've ever played. I am looking forward to going back and trying Blind Forest for sure. But on a last note, we will hit on the story. The story is incredible. It can say words without saying words, as weird as that sounds. Some of the characters speak. You read it like the old Final Fantasies. It pops up. The dialogue box is there. They have a couple little characters that come in and like the narrator of the story. But for the most part, especially on the most intimate scenes of the actual game, there's not a language you can understand at all. It's all music and colors that give off the emotion and the tears of the happiness that happen in the scene. But it all comes together to make one really, really great story. It's literally like a work of art developing this game and all the stuff that went into it. And lastly, I believe I hit on the replay value. I might not. I might have to recheck the video. But on the replay value, let's see. We covered graphics and gameplay, story, and the replay value. The replay value is there for sure. Especially, like I said earlier, if you're completing this like myself, you can go through several times. They have an easy, normal, and hard mode. Try different feats, challenge yourself, different builds, and stuff like that. You'll like it, I promise. It's not a bad game. It is actually free currently on Game Pass. I did download it on Game Pass and my PC to try the Xbox Play Anywhere program thing they have going on here. It worked. The Game Pass Play Anywhere worked flawlessly. I do know that it's only on select titles. ORI is one of those titles. So if you want to try your hand to PC and you got something that can handle it, it don't take much at all. I actually don't even have a graphics card in my PC. I use a Ryzen 5 2400G, so there's no graphics card. So it can handle it. Give it a shot. It's very difficult. There's a lot of jumping in that game, so have a good space bar or whatever you prefer to jump with. With that said, I'd like to go ahead and tell you that my name is Salty Squid. I stream on mixer.com/Salty Squid. I do have YouTube, Instagram, Discord. Check the and Twitter as well. Check the bottom of the comments. You will see the links to those. I will link up previous videos at the end of this one so you can see it. I greatly appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Again, I am Salty Squid. I look forward to seeing you in the stream. Y'all take it easy, and remember, stay salty.